Well, hello there folks, welcome to another episode of Let's Play Suikoden. It's Cell58, and last episode, we had reached Lucan, but he had been abducted by Milch Oppenheimer. So, without knowing what we should do, we decided to come back to Matthew, and Matthew, being the strategist that he is, knows somebody that can help us get into the prison. I think I spoke a little bit too soon, but yeah, I mean, essentially what Matthew's plan is to get Kimberly and Telsa to help make us a fraudulent official document that will get us into the prison. Gonna be a jailbreak. So, with that, we will go try to find Kimberly and Antil. That was the town where we found Jeannie and Chapman and Mina, and got a lot of characters in this town. Alright, is this it? Oh, it was it. Okay. So yay, we meet Kimberly again. Like I said, we run into her in the storyline, so, you know, there's no rush. Kimberly, you can have her fight with you. She's an okay fighter in my opinion. Nothing too special about her. She is a fisher lady, so she hangs out with Taiho and Yamku. So, yeah, she's a little reluctant to join us because she wants to get something out of the deal. Can't blame her. Most of these people, they just join way too easily. You're just like, hey, will you risk your life against the Empire? Yeah, sure. Like, that's it. Just, okay. I know that, you know, they have to simplify it. If they did it, that'd be way too deep of a conversation for, you know, recruiting 108 characters, finding out their motives, but yeah, they just have to skim the surface with a lot of these characters. Uh-oh. So, Kimberly wants a date with Flick, and yeah, Flick was a little reluctant because, you know, he's still grieving the loss of Odessa. You have to remember, this has only been a couple days since she's actually died, and he found out about it maybe it's the same day. I would like to think it's at least a day later. And like Victor's all like, okay, dude, yeah, whatever you say, he's all yours. It's just a really awkward scene. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if Kimberly's supposed to be like attractive or like an older attractive lady. I'll have to look into that. I did find a source that would explain all the characters, so when I do breakdowns for characters, I think I might go that far in depth. I guess I might as well, right? Well, I guess she's young. I know, it's hard to tell. Her nose is way too pointy for my taste. Blah. I like that she calls him Pretty Boy, because one of his unites is called the Pretty Boy Attack. Alright. So, yeah, this is Telsa pretending to be somebody else, so don't let it fool you. Well, it's not like you can really miss it. You just go in, you talk to him, you get this conversation. And I love this little back and forth with Victor and Telsa. And your father's name? Alan Onyx. Grandmother! Let's see, Leah Onyx. Hey, Telsa. Yes? Damn it! That's what I imagine that whole conversation is. God, Telsa, why the long face? Oh. Yeah. Oh, come on. A crime. Well, I guess, yeah, rebels would be considered criminals by the Empire. Yeah. Yeah, and Telsa, he doesn't fight. All he really helps out is in wars and, you know, to get the complete 108 characters. So, yay. Alright, and with that, we just need to head back to the hometown, to Orange Castle. So let's go ahead and do that. Zip! Yeah, I want to use the elevator. Heck yeah! Where do they get the money to pay for this stuff? So yeah, Telsa strikes me as one of those characters that, you know, they're like, oh crap, we need to fill out how many characters? 108? Ah, crap. It's really all he does in the storyline. He just, you know, he helps forge these documents, and that's pretty much all he does. Well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of characters are just like one-off characters. You know, like Kimberly, she does have a little bit of dialogue later in the game, but for the most part, you just used her to help forge these documents. So it'd be way too long of a game if everyone had a little side quest or sub-story plot thing. Yeah, with some of these characters you just find little by little throughout the game, like Vicky and Jeannie and all that. Alright, so we go to Sinar Prison, or Sinar. Now, this is the place where you can get the opal for Esmeralda, if you remember. She's the woman that's like, oh, you're kidnapping me? Oh, dear me. Well, you know, I'll gladly go with you if you get me the opal. Well, then we're not kidnapping you, lady. But, this area, yeah, basically fight this snake guy with these vases full of snakes. They're not too hard. The only things that I would be concerned about, they're these card like, jokers, or I forget what they're called. We'll see them soon. They cast magic. They're not that dangerous. Well, they're dangerous if they're paired with other enemies. Okay, these guys, nightmares. Alone, not so bad. They don't have much health, so you can kill them in probably a move or two. Yeah, see? Move or two, they're done. But they can cast a magic spell in either the fire, water, or lightning. I don't think they can do earth or wind. Now, if they hit water, then they will completely heal their party. So that's why they're not too dangerous by themselves, because even if they were to use water right here before the second attack, I mean, you'd just be dead in the third. So, no big deal there. But, oh, we got the opal, cool. Yeah, the opal's easy to get. The nameless urn, that's hard to get. But let me get back to the cards. So, the fire, that does a good amount of damage, and so does the lightning. So, if they can get any of their spells off, it can be kind of a pain. Especially if they get the water spell off later in the fight and you haven't killed anyone. So they're just right back to where they started. Other than that, this should be a cakewalk. That's what I love about this game. It doesn't require any grinding. Well, maybe a little bit for a certain character, and we'll get to that soon enough. But for the most part, just playing the storyline, you don't really need to grind. Because, you know, once you get to the level, Jesus, that was hard. Once you get to the level that you're supposed to be at the storyline, it's really hard to level from there. You really have to work at it to gain levels. So, this game it's fairly short, it's easy, it's fun. You know, this is it's like Pokemon before Pokemon. Well, actually, maybe. No, I think this came out before. Yeah, I don't remember Pokemon coming out before this. At least not in the US. Yeah, this came out when I was in 6th grade. That's dating me right there. It came out when I was in 6th grade, and I don't remember hearing about Pokemon until, like, high school. Yeah. Or no. Not late middle school. Anyways, it really doesn't matter. But it's just, you know, it has that collecting... Oh, there we go. So this is the fire spell. Yeah, almost 200. That's pretty hard for a regular enemy. Not too many enemies do that damage. So, but yeah, that was the fun in this. Trying to find out where all the characters were and finding out the specifics needed to get them to join you. For the most part in this one, it's just, you know, have so many characters before you ask them. Where in the later ones, you know, you have to go do something, you need to make sure that you don't do something, or you have to get here within this time period, or, you know, if you advance the story, you won't be able to go back and get this person. But this one, pretty easy to recruit the characters. I'd say the one I had the most trouble with was 5. Of course, I only played 5 one time through, but I was nowhere near 108 characters. I was like, what? How did I miss these guys? Then Suikoden 2, I think I got 108 characters once. Yeah, because I remember getting the special ending, but that one was pretty hard too. And the final boss, that one was pretty hard compared to this final boss here in this game. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. We'll get there in due time, I'm sure. Just need to figure out how I'm gonna pay for Suikoden 2 to do a Let's Play. I have to wait until after the holidays, I'm sure. I'm sure it's higher than normal. Or it'd be nice if they just released it on PSN. Jeez. Yeah, this series just makes me sad because, you know, we're in a world now where the traditional RPGs, they're gone. Now it's all incorporated into first-person shooters, you know, like a Mass Effect, and you got Fable, but Fable's combat system, in my opinion, is crap. And of course, you got your Zelda here and there, but I mean, those are pretty far and few, and you know, that's not my style. I like these turn-based or active time battle ones, you know. And you get these Final Fantasies that I don't even consider Final Fantasies. Jesus. I know I've ranted on this before, but you know, I'm playing Final Fantasy 13, and I'm just like, I'm playing it here and there, but I'm just telling myself I have to beat it because I have it, and I should have it beat because that's just the way it is. It is just so awful, awful, awful. That is not an RPG. That's just pressing A through everything. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Oh, well, there's Lucan, but we're gonna find this treasure here, then we'll go rescue him. No hurries. He's waited here long enough. Not like he's gonna have a heart attack in there or anything. He's not the DARPA chief. I do like how the soldiers were getting progressively harder. Jeez, I'll be so glad when I don't have to use these two anymore. Which will be soon. Yeah, I don't understand why they're still hanging around at this point. We already rescued, well, you know, we already got the boat down the rapids. They should be like, well, my job's done. Let me get some sandwiches at the castle. Right? I mean, right? Don't punch me with that. Okay, and we get sound setting 0. Well, that will come in handy later. So, for now, we'll just hold on to it, and when we get to the castle, we'll give it to Rock, and he'll put it away for us. Well, we're not troublemakers. We didn't drag you off in a dragon, dude. I love Lucan. He's hilarious. Alright, folks, well, I think this is a good stopping point. So next point, we'll be getting out of this castle. Till then, or this prison. Till then, Cell58 saying thanks for watching. Bye.